Good morning, everyone. This is Brandy. It is Thursday, 10:37 in the morning. I don't know what time it is wherever you're at, but I do hope you're having a good day. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about feeling like overwhelmed and putting a lot of pressure on yourself to get things perfect. I know I struggle with this, so I thought it was a good topic to talk about today. Um, we are our toughest critics, I believe, and we just want to keep doing better and better and better. Much to the fact where a lot of times for myself, um, my brain just doesn't stop working at times. Um, and even though I've like um, cleared up my clutter, I guess you could say. My brain is a lot slower and a lot more peaceful, I guess, and I think that goes along with the meditation and having the oils, like the oil diffusers and all that stuff, and just finding a little bit of time every day to kind of just stretch and breathe and all of that stuff. It does really help clear the clutter in my mind. But I am a perfectionist to the core. I like everything to be done a specific way, and I've noticed that since doing this, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. But I think the number one tip for me is to really not compare myself to other people, to be completely comfortable in the body that I was given, and find love for myself every day and tell myself that I appreciate myself every day, and really just not compare. Like, I almost put blinders on, trying to compare myself to other people. It just really never works. They always talk about that keeping up with the Joneses kind of mentality. Well, that's kind of what it is. You have a neighbor that got a fancy new car. Well, you want a fancy new car that's better. And I think for some that lifestyle is great, and I think for others, the minimalism lifestyle is a better way to kind of view things. And for me, that's what it is. I was never really one of those people who like had to have the best of everything, but I was one of those people who compared myself to other, especially girls or women. Like if they had a certain hairstyle or a certain hair color or certain makeup on or a certain body, like I would strive to want that. And I would work myself tirelessly, like in my brain, and spend lots of money towards getting towards that goal that was really unreachable. And I'd be upset when I didn't end up looking like them, or I would move on to somebody else and end up spending more money, more time, more frustration, just always trying to reach an unreachable goal, an unrealistic goal for myself. So I think part of me not putting so much pressure on myself is not comparing myself to other people, and setting not even setting expectations on myself, just kind of going with the flow of things. And that's definitely difficult at times, but it's really worth it if you can just kind of make yourself get in the habit of doing it. And don't put so much pressure on yourself if you fail the first time, second time, third time, 10th time, whatever it is. Eventually, I think you'll end up catching yourself, as I have, and just kind of trying to change that thought really quick, and trying to retrain my brain to, think the way I want to think, and live the way I want to live. I really find peace in that, just knowing that I am who I am, and I accept myself for who I am, and I want to continue to grow, and just have that mentality of peacefulness. And I don't think that's an unrealistic goal whatsoever for myself. But I have had to tell myself a few outlandish kind of things to make myself believe in a certain thing. Like basically training my brain to be like, all right, Brandy, you're going to this class to grow. Especially with public speaking or something like that. That's just an example. I have not gotten there yet. I am not a fan of being around a lot of people. I have very bad anxiety. But if that were the case and I was put on a stage to have to do that, I would tell myself, Brandy, you're never going to see these people again. Brandy, you're being your full self, and if they don't like your full self, your true self, then so what? No two people are exactly the same. Those are the kind of things that I tell myself, which in reality is true. But I have to kind of tell myself these things just to kind of cool myself down, because that adrenaline is so real, especially when it's driven by fear. And I can psych myself out pretty fast, but I can also take myself out of the equation and just close my eyes and try to just do a couple deep breaths and just calmly tell myself these things. And even if it works for a minute or whatever, the more I do that, the more of a habit I get into, the better off I am. And the more I change and the more I grow. And the more I face those fears, the more I grow. And that's part of the reason why I started this channel, is to face a fear of mine. I also wanted to kind of document my beginning to end, and hopefully I don't have an end, but yeah, I get a lot of insight from you guys, and appreciate the support so much. I have quit watching TV, so the advertisements are limited to what I see online here at work, and the advertisements that come across YouTube, and anything on the radio. So even though I still get bombarded with advertisements, I have tried to lessen it as much as possible. Like, even if I'm in the car, I try not to listen to the radio. I try to listen to CDs or just nothing at all, which it's still hard to kind of sit in silence at times, but that's when I find the most peaceful serenity within myself. I feel like I'm talking really fast, and that is because I am on my break and I've got to hurry up and get back to work. But I'm going to go ahead and post this, and hopefully it made somewhat of sense. I appreciate you guys so much, and like always, I wish you guys so much peace and serenity and happiness and joy and love and everything good in life. So, yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.